Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Pemko number 335AR by 336. This is a aluminum interlocking type of weather stripping. Very smart piece of weather stripping interlocking is, and especially for perimeter gasketing. If you were to use this interlock sort of gasketing along with an interlocking threshold, you would have an exceptional amount of mechanical seal on a door. So let's talk about this perimeter gasketing. This material, first of all, is available in the A finish, which is just mill aluminum. There's two parts to this. And in a D finish, which is a dark bronze anodized aluminum. This is the 335AR portion with the bird's mouth opening there. This is the 336L angle. There is an image below this video showing how this is installed, and there's also a link to a document called cut sheet. So as you review that, you can see how this material will install on the hinge side, on the latch side. Would certainly work on the header as well. You're going to, have to determine how that's going to meet at the top of your door. Okay. This will work on the hinge side. The width of this bird's mouth is sufficient to allow this item to rotate up and out. Okay, it's a very poor sort of experiment that we're showing here, but it will rotate up and out to be used on your hinge side. Obviously, at the lock side, at the strike side, I should say, at the header, that would be no problem. But since this portion, the L angle, needs to rotate on the axis of pivoting, the question really is that bird's mouth preparation enough? And indeed it is. So you'd be able to use this on those two installations. Fantastic material, and quite frankly, not nearly as common as you might expect, given how effective it is. It could be that the material's certainly on the more expensive side of weather stripping at, compared to others, but you're getting a two-piece mechanical system. Let's go over the dimensional properties of the 335 AR item first. It's inch and 3/16 overall width. They don't give a height projection, but I can show that to you on the camera so you can possibly pause this and then study. You can see that you're about 7/16 overall. The inside width of what I'm calling the bird's mouth appears to be about 3/16. What's nice about the 335 is it has this inserted piece of sponge neoprene that's in there. Okay, and that gets stuck down into the extrusion, as you can see there. And that comes factory installed as well. Yep. I should be saying that these are sample pieces, obviously. They're not slotted for holes, but we'll get to that in a moment. The 336L angle, so this is the long leaf is what will be attached to the jamb, or pardon me, the door face. The L angle goes to the door face. The bird's mouth portion, the 335, goes to the frame on the stop. Okay, and dimensionally, the 336, 11/16. They don't give the projection dimension, but it's basically 9/16. Now, both of these items are going to come featured with slotted holes for installation in this leaf. In this end of it and in this end of it. Will include screws and a complementary finish. And those holes are going to be slotted, and that will be crucial to getting a proper sort of seal out of the installation of the weather stripping, especially when it is something as critical as interlocking weather stripping, because that margin between where the short end mates into the receiver is absolutely crucial. Okay. Quite frankly, without slotted holes, installation of this would very likely be less effective at a minimum, and completely ineffective as a possibility. So If you have need for a custom length, by all means let us know by ordering the next longest piece or pieces in the comment field, and we'll set this the length of the items up for you as requested, because we'll locate that first slotted hole at the proper distance from the edge. Here's where some imagination might come into play. If you ordered a 36-inch set of these, that first slotted hole will likely be about 3 inches off the edge. If you had to cut that piece down to 32-inch for a 2'8" door, you'd eliminate that slotted hole. And it is ever so crucial to get this laterally adjusted to account for a door that's not plumb, a sill that's not level, or a jamb that's towed in or towed in or out, but also not plumb. Or you might have a small amount near imperceptible warp in your door as well. That would become very, very obvious when you try to make this weather stripping fit. So those slotted holes will really help account for, misalignment, the door not being plumb, the door not being flat. It will also help compensate for misdrilled holes when you're pre-drilling the screw holes, and there are several in a kit like this. That drill bit will have a tendency to walk a little bit before it pierces through, whether it's wood or aluminum, steel, fiberglass, stainless, bronze. So that slotted hole will also help account for that. Very smart sort of piece of weather stripping. I would say that if you were considering something that you wanted to have a tremendous seal, this would be a great candidate, along with an interlocking threshold, where you've got a hook strip that goes to the bottom of the door, and it is literally mechanically interlocked as well. And then you wanted to even add an automatic door bottom to that. That would give you an incredibly effective sealed opening. The name Pemko is synonymous with all things weather stripping related. If you have any questions on the Pemko 335AR by 336A interlocking kit or any other Pemko product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you very much.